document.
No, name.
My name is Christian Irahime.
Born.
I was born 1986. I'm from Nigeria.
Yes.
I from Lampedusa enter Rome.
Explain.
I'm from Genazzano,
Yes.
Rome. They take us to work. We work in farm, only farm, and they will use us to carry block. They use us to work, and they said we are under project. We are not under United Nations. And say the work which is we are working, that is how they see money to pay our house, where we are staying. Say if we don't work, they will deport us to Nigeria. They are not going to give us document. That is how we start working. Last we know that we are not under project. We are under UN. And since when we stop the work, they have been threatening us to work. If we don't work, they will take us to Nigeria. On Monday they come with one document, say we should sign it, and we refuse to sign. They say who don't sign is ready to leave. They have been threatening us for working, and we don't know what to do. Since then we are confused. They have been threatening us. They said they will take us back to our country. They don't want to even let us have peace. They don't even give us anything except rika on Saturday. That is what they give us. 17.5 euro. That is what they give us. We don't achieve anything from them. That is all I have to say now.
And work. What works?
They take us to farm. We plug only farm with machine.
Yes.
And they take us to one building where they are renovating to carry block. They put us for bus, which is their Puma, to take us to another farm to go and pluck olive.
It for you was dangerous?
Yeah, it's very dangerous because he use hands to pay us. He use body. We feel some pays after the work.
1 day or 2 days not eat.
They threaten us just only 1 day for food.
Why?
They say we stop the work. They are not going to give us food. Last we call our helper. That is the man called them and they give us food. Just only 1 day threatening for food.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this accommodation contract is really packet, clothes, linen, helm, car.
No. They didn't give us clothes. No clothes. No this. We are in hostel. They put us in hostel. Yes.
No. And this duration of hospitality, this is authors. Clothes, personal hygiene.
Clothes, no.
This offered by the Santa.
They didn't offer us anything. We didn't benefit anything from them.
Yes.
Yeah. Just only rika on Saturday, which is 75 euro. 70 euro and 250 what they gave us on Saturday. Rika.
Money for work.
No, they didn't pay us for work. They didn't give us money for work. They didn't give us money for work. That is it.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for a moment.
Thank you.
My name is Edos Austin. I was born in 1986. I'm from Nigeria.
Yes.
At first, when we went to Lazio, we came there safely, and the next day, they make us to understand that we are under project. And this project is that we'll be working in a farm setup. In the farm, that the project is agricultural project. And the next day, they explained all this to us, and a day after then we started working.
According with this project?
This project, they were saying this project that will work, and by working...
Are you was content with this project?
Contract?
Content. You, Doc.
Then in this work, we were not doing the work with our own mind. We were not settled. And at first, they went to invite some kind of people that they said that they worked before there. It's like Somalia or whatever. I don't know. They are from Africa. They said they stay there, they give them their document, they work there, and they give them a document to go and work in another place. Then, and one day they invited one black African man that said he's a bishop or he's a reverend father. Now the man convinced us that we have to work. They are saying that we have to work, and we are not working according to the way they need it to be working. That we have to work. As for me, one day when I started work, they took me to a place, a big tree, to pick some things on the ground to that make me understand this is what the pig used to eat. They pick it, then we have to break it and peel it out, and they will go and grind it and use it for the pig. The pig use it to feed. Then after one day they were doing it like that. Then there was a day they told me, today I'm going to feed pig. Then they took us and they brought those things. We were putting it in a basin to basin, putting water into it, and the pig come and be drinking the water. They were telling me, this is pig, this is the food of pig. Then this is how they feed pig, that sometimes we'll be doing it alone. This is how they want us to be doing it. Then I do it like that. And anytime I'm going to farm, there is a man called Validy that take me to farm. That is when I farm. There's a day they called me, they said I have to pull off the leaf and the grasses on the ground. We're pulling it and pulling it like that. That's how we continue working to a certain point that we find out that they are using us by force, that it's not necessary that we must work.
This is work for say.
The work they said we should work was, we find out that the work was not under probability that we must work. And when we find out those things, we start having problem with them, threatening us with all kind of works. That we don't work, we go back to Africa. We don't work, we don't eat. We don't work, we don't have our document and all of that.
Forced work, other no.
It was forced. They forced us to work.
Yes.
And because of the force us to work, that was why they went to invite people who was there before, that they trained in Roma, that came to convince us more that this work, it is constant. They came here before as a refugee and they work. It's under probability. Any person that come here, you have to work. And when you work, they are not going to pay you any money. You must work. And the people said they work here, and those people are very good. They are good, and we must work. And again, they went and invite a black man that said they have been in this country for so long. It's a Catholic man, some person like Reverend Father or a bishop, I don't know, I can't remember. The man make me to understand. He told us all his life story, how he live here, that those people came to tell him that we are black, we don't want to work, that we have to work. And the man told us, and we were convinced, because the man was a black man from Africa, and he make us to understand we must work. As he make us to understand, we started working every day, working. And we tell the man said he will be coming time to time to see us and to look how we are doing. Since then, we don't see the man anymore.
For many days? Yes. For
how many days? It was the days that we work was long, but we stopped. It was on the October 3rd.
Yes.
That everything stopped. That they said the work was not going on. That was how the work stopped.
Yes.
And they said, are we going to be sleeping all day in our house like a dog that sleep and wake up and eat food like a dog, that we need to work? I said, we don't want to work. They said, oh, if we don't want to work, we should go after on the 3rd of October. That now we are going to be sleeping like a dog. When we sleep, we wake up, we eat as a dog. That is not how a man is. They said, we don't want to work anymore because you use us against our own will. That's what happened.
Fantastic. But
He's a black man from Africa.
yes.
He come to address us to work.
Eh.
Say there is no other work in Italy except farm work. If we learn the work in Italy, or if we learn farm work, it's going to help us. We will get our document. There is so many Nigerian guys out there who don't have a work, and they don't even have a place to stay. We are very lucky to even stay this place. The place Lasonina, we are very lucky to stay Lasonina, we should try to learn the farm work. It's going to help us when we get
But from the church, this priest from the
priest,
church,
he
the
said it's from the-
Palestrina,
he said it's
from
from the church.
Palestrina, Genazzano, where is this?
Well, it's not from Jonathan.
We don't know
No.
where it's come from.
It was not from Jonathan, but after he addressed us that
Yes.
we have to walk, after we narrate our story to him, and he narrates his story, how he came here, he was a call to walk as a priest, that all the cars that he have, he dropped them in Nigeria, he was trekking, both slow and all. He told us his story. After he told us his story, he told us that he's a priest. Then I asked him, I would like to come to your church as a black man, so that I will come there to worship, so that I will understand English. I want to worship in a place in English. And it made me to understand in this church is very far, that we can't find a bus to come to his church. It's very far from here in Lasonina. Then we now said, okay, I could have loved to come to your church to worship and praise God. And he said, okay, it's very far, that he will be coming time to time
to come and greet us.
To see us.
Yeah.
Have you one mass celebrate from one priest from Genazzano, from Palestrina, from the bishop, from the general vicar? You understand? For you, one mass, one holy mass. For you,
the first
in English or in Italiano, where, when?
The only one priest that we went to church was the first Sunday that we came to Lasonina. The first Sunday, they took us to bus to the church, and we see the priest. The priest talk. We doesn't understand. He doesn't speak English.
He speak Italian.
He speak Italian. It was only Valerie. He was trying to talk to translate. The only thing the Valerie told me that the priest said he liked.
Who is this Valerie?
Valerie is the man that took us to come to our door in the morning to knock. Wake up, drink tea. It's time to walk. It's time to walk. And Valerie
is the man who used us to walk. And he's the man who has the hand in the farm, and he's the one who
for all 12. Was 12, not only you two.
No, 12 of us.
12 of us. And when sometimes Valerie took them in the car to outside walking, another man would take us to walk inside the Lasonina. And the other one, Valerie, will take them in the bus and drive out in another farm to go and walk.
And this Lucia, where is, when is, who is this Lucia?
Lucia is the woman who came time to time to see us and said, this is what is going on.
She got to address us.
At the first time, is telling us that the project is not signed yet. We have to work. When the project is signed, they will be giving us Rika, giving us money, and we'll be okay. Buying us clothes and all of that. That the contract is not signed in Rome. Then the day that is supposed to the contract to be signed was the day rainfall, erosion was everywhere. The office was closed in Rome. The contract has not been signed. That we have to work. Is the woman who come, who bring the times table, how we will work and all of that. We will work and
all this is against your
our mind
is against, or you are
yes it was against our mind. When we say we don't want to work, they say we must work.
This is Italy who don't work, we don't eat.
Don't work,
so they used to work money to pay for our living.
And many euro, nothing.
We didn't benefit anything, no money.
They didn't give us
they didn't give us anything.
Nothing.
Gratuit.
Yes.
Good. And is trade.
Yes, they were stretching us.
If you don't work, you don't get your document.
Valerie was telling every time Valerie tell me, you don't work, you will leave this country. One day I called Valerie and said,
and also trade with the police.
Yes.
What trade with the police?
Valerie told me, I told Valerie,
yes.
If I said I don't work, is any problem? It's a big problem. If I don't work, I will leave Lasonina.
They will deport me to my country.
If I leave Lasonina, I live at first I live Tivoli, and now I live Lasonina two times. I live Tivoli, I live Lasonina. Now I leave the country. No place anymore. I go back to my country.
This Valerie
That is Valerie.
Wes, with you or against you?
This Valerie was against us, at the same time he was with us. When we were angry, we work, we don't get money. He said he can't say because he's from France. He came here to work.
It's France.
He can't really say, but we have to tell him. But when we said we don't want to work, he said, okay, if you work, we give you €1 50 cents. I said no. Then two people went and worked, and they give them €1 and 50 cents
just for one day.
For one day. And at the next day, we stop and say we don't work anymore.
We refuse to work. And they called the African man, which is Mr. Zakaria. He brought a note for us to sign, and we refused to sign. He said if we don't sign, we will leave Lasonina.
We will leave Lasonina.
And they are going to deport us.
And they are going to deport us.
And he's going to seize our document. That is how he threatened us.
He threatened us. I even have a video that he said that we must sign the document, or if we don't sign the document, that we have no place to stay. We will be on our own. No doing our document. We don't have any document. And the doctor report that I'm supposed to have, as for me, he said it is seized. I won't get it if I don't sign this document.
I repeat, for example, you have Italian language lesson.
Yes, we have an Italian language lessons.
Seriously?
No, at the first time it was twice in a week, 2 times in a week, and now sometimes once, and sometimes the teacher don't come, and they said the teacher is not feeling fine.
Why?
They said the teacher is not feeling fine. That is why it can't come. Sometimes he comes, sometimes don't come.
And you have also this contract accommodation. Have you?
Yes.
Have you?
We have accommodation. This day caring, right? Then temperature accommodation. We have this accommodation, but the caring there is no. We have no guardian. They stay with us. We stay all alone. Then we eat meal. This pocket money amount €2 50 cents. They give it to us, but it is through Rika.
Only
through Rika.
Clothes.
No, some of us they brought fairly used clothes. Clothes that have been used are very dirty. They give some of us. Some of us don't have clothes. And when we complain, they said, until we sign this document.
What is this guidance and support service regarding health, education, vocational training? What is this?
We don't understand, and those are the things we don't understand and make us to say we don't sign. We don't sign. And this is this aspect of pillowcase, shoes, and towel. We don't have anything like this.
It's only farm shoes they buy for us.
They bought us farm shoes to go to work.
Farm shoes, hand gloves, socks for walking.
And anytime we need anything from working, they buy it instantly. They say we need boots. They buy boots. Two boots. They buy 2 boots and gloves to work in a farm. That is in this document.
Yes. You are not happy in this camp.
No, we are not happy. They are forcing us to work. They are forcing us to work.
You want this €2,000 from your work?
Yes, we want them to pay us for the work and the threat they threaten us, and for the work they use us to work against our own will.
Yes. I'm sorry for you. I hope in Italy the justice is possible.
Yes.
It's possible. Yes. I hope. Thank you very much.
Thank you.